So let's see the lanes right now. As we see top, there's an aggressive play coming out immediately.
Look at the stun onto the two of them. One's as well on those creeps, so Ana is taking heavy damage and enough to bring him down. It's first blood for Psg Lgd. A big one as well, taking them off out of the lane. It was always going to be a tricky one against this aggro try of Psg Lgd. Out of the regen. Can only really rely on the passive to get him some of those heals. The top lane aggression, though, is just absolutely perfect from Psg Lgd, getting in every time. With these two-man stuns from FY, following up the fatal bonds, it's so much pressure on this top lane for OG.
And they cliff the wave, so they're looking to dive this one here. The creep wave is coming under Saksha in a lot of trouble.
The bat is dead, and Ana will be chased around. Jax has come up with an ink swell. Try and keep them away from the morph, and will do for now, but still sitting incredibly low, Ana. He's been shadow worded, does still have strength to morph into. FY trying to nuke him down. Ana just playing around on the lowest of HP. Ame still here. Another two-man stun from FY. Ana now starting to play it safe, a shift back into the strength. But so much pressure. OG almost need to have the three heroes up here to ensure Ana's safety, as they will now turn, look towards FY, and will manage to get a kill. Soshka able to chase down the Nyx assassin, and FY no spells to throw back out to keep himself safe.
And rating below, Seb coming out quite a bit ahead of this one here, though, even though Chalice was able to get that solo kill.
Up top. Just sort of the pressure from the bat now, able to do enough with the level 2 to just sort of hold them back, because now Psg Lgd have to decide who they want to make a go on. They'll go towards that, they're going to be able to burst him. He's just by the creep wave, underestimating the burst damage from their lineup, and Ana's just dead, immediately out.
Yeah, it's only level 3 too, so even if he does get the shift off, it's still pretty weak. It's once you hit level 5 that shift actually starts becoming really easy for you to survive. Just mid lane.
Did you get the stroke of fate connection? Woohoo!
5 stacks.
Oh baby! Just absolutely evaporated. There's the poison of Topson.
Legion Commander to be able to make a rotation up. Not right now, but within the next few moments, we could see that happen as stun, FY.
See if they can get him. They're onto Soshka. Soshka trying to dance around. The Inkswell stun won't come off in time. So Soshka will fall. FY able to find him. Well, having to worry about being gone on in return. Bottom lane. Both Seb and Chalice now hitting the level.
And also disruption to get a couple more.
Despite those early kills, it certainly feels that early kill potential has fallen off a little bit. They'll try again here, along with the creeps. Fatal upon it, but Ana knows that he's strong.
He's level 5.
Stands his ground, knows that they can't get him back down towards the bottom. Maybe is able to find Jarex, but Topson's the one with the bigger cleanup. There will be a successful duel, though, for Chalice, as he comes in, makes the rotation, and will be able to find that bonus.
They were chasing him for quite a while there, too. It looked like they expected that he was going to farm in the jungle, because he was not really showing so much in the mid lane.
This time
they actually get it.
They get him. It looked like they were not going to be able to get away with that burst with the levels that he had, but they do. They get the kill. Soshka trying his best to find the trade. There's 6 stacks on Ame. A big stroke of fate as well for Jax. Will get them the trade kill, but maybe CP'd in. Finds Soshka. Gets himself right back out of the map and right back to finding those kills. As it's all action in all of the lanes. 8 minutes in, 9-6 round.
He's going for
the opportunities. He closes in on the Doom. Unlikely to be able to kill him during the duel, but should get the kill nonetheless. They get the kill. The Chalice now. Turnaround's there for Topson. TP's in, able to disrupt, maybe hold him back, making sure the space is there for him to kill off Chalice.
They're just trying to cause havoc. I think that's the plan for OG right now. Make stuff happen on the opposite side of the map of where Ana is. Ana just needs all the space in the world to try to catch back up in this one. And that's
potentially get some vision, get some wards down there.
You have Doom available now on the side of OG. The one thing you have to be careful about making some aggressive moves is there's a Warlock. He's level 6.
But here's the setup. Demonic Purge slowing down Chalice, allowing Soshka to walk in. Easy lasso drags him back into the Inkswell stun. The pickoff's complete. And they can do this many times. 50 seconds and Topson will be able to go again. Just using that Purge to allow his teammates to run down the enemy. Maybe it's able to move in. FY was sat there, vendetted up underneath them. They weren't prepared. The stun was there. Chalice trying for the duel. Jarek's here to help out. Kelly offerings down. Topson very deep for this. The duel will not be successful. Topson's still alive for now. Getting the poison out, but Chalice is being healed up. Ame's here as well to make sure Topson does not get away with that. A very aggressive dive behind that tier 1 tower, and it does cost him himself. Still 2 remain hidden in the trees. Chalice starting to step forward, but with Jarek's here as well. Got to be careful how he heads forward. An extra TP coming in towards that mid lane. FY, he's going to be straight into the trees, gets the stun off. There'll be defensive disruption from Topson, keeping Jarek safe from any further attempt to Seb. He just charges in, Inkswell's upon him, the burst down FY, there's the Soulbind silence. On to two of them, they have to retreat. Both Xnova and Chalice have got to be careful. Xnova low and out of mana. Ana gets the tier 1 tower.
A solid move by OG. They know that the Rock was committed top, they want to and they need to try to get these early game towers when they have this type of lineup, more
to roll in. This time around, it's Arme to be that core that stands strong at the top. Ahead of OG's 3-core Seb, mid lane. Goes for the jump in. Carapace was out in time on F5 with a follow-up silence into the Inkswell. More than enough disable for OG to get the support kill. But the time being, Psg Lgd will be able to find the tier 2 top. No defense from OG, and in fact Psg Lgd will be able to take the tower, get back towards mid, and make sure that they do not lose the tier 2 yet themselves.
They have their Rock. OG has to be a bit careful here how they commit forward in the fight. Ana has a Linken's field.
Especially the Leshrac maybe has to be careful with his Jules usage. And the mid lane, they'll go for the blink in. Topson's going to be able to walk back here. And as Chalice is held back, the Linken's, it's going to be able to block the duel. Now they'll see if they can change for something. It's a big call on the fort, but is there the follow-up damage? Arme, he's trying to get in, but the Soulbind attaching him to the rock. He just gets burst out by Ana, and now in the backline, Seb, he's just running past them all, straight onto Chalice. And maybe he's trying to focus the damage down onto the two, but Seb's still alive, keep the distance, finally falls, but they've lost two on Psg Lgd. Ana's in, on top of maybe the heal will be there from Chalice, but there's the flame break, there's poison, Topsy gets the double kill. Ooh. OG taking 3 for 1 in a fight where a 4-man rock was dropped. It didn't matter.
Chalice got a little cheeky there. He didn't get to click on the Morphling before he saw it, so he just instantly went for the duel. It gets wasted there, and Ame, sure, he sees a great rock coming out, but there's still a lot of control coming out from the side of OG. Quite a ways away from it, too.
The fights, yeah, as you say, they're impossible without it for him. Unless they get some sort of perfect 5-man disable, which is going to be hard. FY. Let's find a freebie, though. That is the Topson SD, and maybe they can get more out of this as Seb. Taking down to half. Chalice has got the control. The duel's back, and they'll get the second one. Psg Lgd able to capitalize on OG. Going out a little nonchalantly on that top. They need vision on FY and Topson. He's got it. There's the Yule setup. Seb with the stun. See if anything comes from the rest of LGD. Now they'll let FY be. No point trying to fight around here. They know that they have to respect sort of OG's instant kill potential. And
Jarek stops the TP of Ame.
They've got a good shot at getting him as well. The rest of OG can get over here. I mean, Ame, for sure, he's going to find Jarek's, but they should have a good shot of finishing him off. As Ana slides in with the waveform. Ame trying to run away. There's Xnova on his way over, and as you say, has got the golem, but it doesn't matter. The stuns are out, the damage is there. Ana as well being the one to claim the kill. As he does get back up top as Psg Lgd were trying to split push at the same time. But Jerax setting up for a huge kill, and now Seb is instantly in, Blink Doom.
It's a fast flash.
Speedy pony.
But it's also a fast Doom with a blink up in 5. Is there backup coming?
And Ana's coming in as well. Ana using the war cry to close in. FY. Stun will hold in. They pop the linkers. They do have the chain stun, and in fact, they're doing a good job. They're bursting down. Xnova with the golem follow-up leaves no chance for Ana to play out of that situation. As a couple of...
really wanted to try to get something during the downtime of no...
FY's coming in, they see him. Topson, he's got the control. They have that E-Blade out Ana as well. They've got a lot of bursts to work with. There's no hope here for FY. He'll try and get a stun out, but there's the E-Blade.
Power that gem.
It really has done wonders for OG.
It's a Grimstroke ulti into a triple bind, triple ulti or something like that. We'll get there. We'll see when we get to, if you're able to get that item.
Well, I mean, as you say, yeah, not only the spec, also the Lesh, but also the Legion. Ame, jumping on mid, but there's that play. Topson gets his end, but great jump from Chalice there. Straight to the back lines, finds Topson. A brilliant blink duel will now set the stage for them to fight onwards. The Doom is down onto Ame. But he got the BKB out in time, so not really a lot of follow-up damage for him. They'll turn towards Chalice. Chalice trying to hide inside of the pit, but Ana's got the right-click damage. They'll get the two of them. Double kill for Ana. OG just losing Topson despite that really quick reaction from Chalice. As soon as Topson showed there, he was on confined. Ame, BKB is back, available in a second. He can go for the BKB TP, but actually, yeah, no lasso still. There's no lasso, and indeed he wants to fight. Maybe he's joined forces with him, and Soshka's gone. He doesn't need to TP out. He can turn and kill them, and maybe still chasing onwards. Ana goes back in the maybe. Ana going into the spin, throwing out the stun. Maybe was not ready for that one. The duel is out. Onto him with the stun there from Arme to finish it off. They do find Topson once again, but Ana, he's still trying to fight this. Gotta be careful though, F5. Stun upon him, Jarex, can he help him out? The silence gonna be thrown out, but he's dead. And gone, Jarex and Ana. Selfie blade, stuns there from Arme. He's ticking down the Spirit Vessel, he cannot escape. Psg Lgd effectively team wiping OGs for moments there.
What a series of events, right? Just all the way from that top lane. That was literally what, like the last 2 minutes or so that they just completely chased them the whole time until they get there. Soulbind down too.
BKB being used by Arme just in case any follow-up is there. And indeed, Ana comes in. Straight into the Sven, using the war cry to help chase down. Not far away though, X-Nova's going to be the one left behind. So get the support Warlock. But Chalice and Arme more than say he's giving up to the Sven. Spiraling Arme further and further ahead in a game where he was neck and neck with the father banner, but now there's a big difference and there's another jump. Chalice just straight to the backlines looking for a duel opportunity. The carrying off, he dropped down. The lasso was there in time. Soska's actually able to separate himself from the rest of them, but the damage from the Sven. Seb gets taken apart in 2 hits. Ana's trying to run in, does stun the golem, and now nukes down X-Nova. There's a buyback from Arme. He's having to come back in on this one, but X-Nova's still alive, finally falls, but Ana loses his life for it. Buyback from Ana, buyback from Seb. They're trying to keep the fight going, but Chalice, he's dual Topson, stuns there from FY. Topson's dead. It's a 4th buyback from OG. They're throwing everything into this fight. But Jarex, he misses the stroke. Psg Lgd are able to disengage, and they will happily step onto maybe, disrupted, bounce back as well by the flame break. Ana goes for the follow stun, but the BKB's out. Ana's in trouble. Seb jumps in, trying to keep him safe, but now they just turn their attention towards the Doom. Seb's dead for 80 seconds. A dieback on the Doom, and now even more going for Psg Lgd. They have the lockdown, looking towards Ana. Ana turns, he's back into the Morph form. The Chalice again, these duels. He's Topson once again. This Legion Commander every single time finding his target. Ana surrounded by the 3 of them. Jarex is going to try and do his best to keep him safe. Soska heading back in as well, but it's just the 3 of them here on OG. F5 finds the stun, jumping from Arme. Ana's out of mana, turns back into the Nyx Assassin, but it's an easy kill for Arme. 4 dead on OG, and that's 4 diebacks as well, as this game has been thrown entirely out of control. Arme, he's level 25 pretty much. Back on smooth sailing for a second victory. They get the jump. Ana's been found. He needs help. He needs it now. The offering's going to be dropped down upon him. He's able to selfie blade. Get back. They do get the double doom off. They're trying to turn, but they've lost Soska. They've lost Jarex. Jarex has got a buyback available, but that's the doom down. They're just too tanky at this point, and you see the itemization from Ana going for the blood. And they're able to walk up on the tops, and the spike carapace catches him out into the base once more. Psg Lgd looking for a second round, and they're ready to start diving for kills, as there's only the 3 members of OG here trying to hold. Seb, Jarex and Ana, can they really do anything to turn it around again though? Chalice in on the back. Give him the rampage. He didn't get it. That's disappointing. He deserved it. He really did deserve it. And it's game over. GG is called. Psg Lgd taking game 2 and taking this series 2-0, and that ending to that one, it was terrifying from them. There was no hope for OG.